Today I am flipping the GLIDR Arctic. This bally was sent to me by Ethan over at Blade Bias to play around with, along with a number of other ballast songs that I'm going to be getting into and flipping over these next series of 6 live streams, where in these live streams I'm going to be giving my final thoughts on each of these ballast songs before I return them to Ethan. As noted, the one that I will be flipping and discussing today is the GLIDR Arctic. It comes in at 4.54 ounces, has a strong handle bias, is made of 6061 aluminum handles with a 440C stainless steel blade. And this thing is ridiculously fun to flip because it is comically handle bias, making twirls very heavy. But when you're trying to build finger strength, that's a good thing, I suppose. But because it's so ridiculously handle bias, any rollovers and any chaplains stick like glue. Technically speaking, it's not the greatest at fans, but you wouldn't expect for it to be because it's got this ridiculously short and stubby, adorably cute little blade. So it is hefty in the handles, short and stubby on the blade. All in all, it's a ridiculously fun, compact bally that feels good in the hand. It's got a nice, cool metal touch to it. All in all, so yeah, I don't know, the recent flipping that I have been doing that has been like, I don't know, very much more intentional and more present with regards to what I'm doing and what the bally is doing and how it feels, what I want to do, what I have to do in order to get there. All of that has just, I don't know, it's been like a switch was flipped in my brain. So it wasn't like, I mean, because I've had those moments where you're listening to the stream, listen to the music and whatever, Spotify or Google is, putting out to you, and you kind of get into a flow. And that's one thing, but that's very temporary. Whereas what I'm talking about is like literally like a switch was flipped and I was like, oh, this makes a little bit more sense now. And since then, like, I'm much more confident in my flipping and what I'm doing. I'm not like all of a sudden good, but I feel more confident in what I'm doing. It's pretty awesome. Interestingly, I've been trying to think of anything that I could actually do a comparison with, regarding the GLIDR Arctic, and I don't know that I own anything currently that is comparable. I mean, I do, but its current configuration isn't comparable to this right now. Because the closest thing I can think of to just how handle bias this is my rep when I have the orange G10 scales on it, is ridiculously handle bias in the hand as well. And I think, but I haven't had it like that in a while, I think that's what I remember, and that would be the closest thing that I have to compare. Not in like flipping quality, but at least in, I don't know, and not even necessarily in weight, but in like weight paired with balance, paired with the way that it feels, the way that my brain tells me, it should flip. This does flip like this with the orange G10 scales on it, flips for me when I do. Moral of the story, I certainly enjoy flipping this. Is this something that I'm going to immediately miss once it leaves my collection? To a certain degree, I will miss the ability to just pick something up that is so ridiculously handle bias and just go ham on it for 5 minutes worth of rollovers or I'm sorry, behind the 8 ball and helixes and just spam the crap out of them. But man, I'm struggling getting into that extended fan or twirl. But if I were to stumble across a just unpassable deal on one of these things, I would definitely jump on it because it's super fun. Really, really fun. And this definitely would have been something that had this been what was available in the hobby when I got into it versus the Teflon Vault, I would have gotten this. I would have enjoyed it. And I would still be flipping today. I would like to try one, but would never go out of my way for one. That's basically where I'm at with it. I would love to have another one in my collection someday to be able to pick it up and play around with it. But it's not something I would ever actively go out and seek. So I'll just kind of give a recap on those final thoughts. The final thoughts with regards to the GLIDR Arctic were that I love flipping it. I'm not going to go out of my way to find a replacement for it. But if I ever do have an opportunity to pick up a replacement for it, that is a great deal. It's definitely something that I would jump on because this is embarrassingly fun to flip. If you like drilling behind the 8-ball helix infinity loop, which is what I did for my first 6 months in the Balisong hobby. So I can appreciate doing that, and I can appreciate the comfort of just going through those motions again and again, even though at this point I go into other stuff when I'm not thinking about it. So just super fun Bally. Absolutely elated that I got to play with it. Yeah, Ethan, if you're still in the chat, thank you again very much for that opportunity. I believe I've given everybody the time that they need to say anything that they want to get out there. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. And we'll see you guys in the next one. I love you.